Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth. We finished episode 2, Turnabout Airlines. Uh, Now we're gonna start the kidnapped turnabout, and I'm gonna make a guess. I'm just throwing it out there, but I think someone's about to get kidnapped. I don't know. I just got a feeling. March 13th, 10:11 a.m. It's time. Don't worry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be following your every movement with my binoculars. Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup. You can count on me, sir. I have to go. The kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop off. Let's see. I checked that the money is all there, safe inside the suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place, after all. Welcome to Gatewaterland. Oh, thank you. And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you. Photo rally. Proto Bee. Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture with me? A picture of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good day. He's the ransomer. Hello? Who are you? You're not Ernest Amano. It sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth. Are you a cop? No, I'm a prosecutor. Good enough. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me. I see. In that case, bring the money with you to the stadium. So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, excuse me. I really need you to come through for me this one time. Alright. Bunch of blue badgers. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, got a little concert going on here. Edgeworth speaking. Next, come to the haunted house. And just how long do you tend to have me wander around for? That's for me to decide. You don't have much of a choice here, my friend. I suppose not. I've arrived. Go inside. What the hell? Okay. Why is there a crow in here? What is that? Why does it feel like I'm in Five Nights at Freddy's now? Why do I feel like that's William Afton right there? Oh, damn, I didn't read that. That's it. Go through those doors. You won't see a decomposing body there from 87? Am I being watched from somewhere? Oh, nice place. Leave the money and go now. Eh? I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it. I couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives. Oh. I shall turn my back against the decomposing body in the back room there. Ah, it was a trap. March 13th, 11:23 a.m. That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal. Who is that? And what are they talking about? Split police. Alright. In front of meetup. I can't move my... Oh, I can't move my body. I fear me fate again. Excuse me. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it is now when I made the drop-off. Hold on. Okay. Let's look at the organizer here. Go to prosecutor's badge. Let's examine it again. This badge design is set to reflect it. Okay. It comes from the authority vested in us as strict practitioners of the law and executors of sentences. Large harsh what are the blazes of days to wear to identify one as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so. Awesome. Okay, Gatewater Land pamphlet. So Gatewater Hotel made a water park. Good to know. Map and explanation of park attractions listed. Let's see what we got. The stadium, the haunted house, the Wild Wild West, and Main Gate. Okay, it's not a water park. But it looks like it is surrounded by water. So I'm assuming right now we're at the haunted house. Oh, we were, at least. Oh, profiles. Dick Gumshoe. Okay. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. I'm sorry, sir, but I lost sight of you as soon as you went into the building. The only reason I agreed to be that drop-off man was because of that phone call. Oh my gosh, his ears. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano Group. But aside from that, I also owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, has been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. Okay. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. Must escape somehow. Oh, I think I can use my prosecutor's badge to cut out of this rope. No! Haha. Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Oh. Oh, it's you from the thumbnail. Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers? Hell yeah. A kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger. Ugh, I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu. Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu? It'd be funny if she actually is, though. Her name is Kay. Kay. Profile. Oh, Ernest Amano. 51, male, benefactor when I studied abroad in Germany. Director of the Amano Group. Lance Amano, 21, male, son of the Ernest Amano, victim of the kidnapping. I knew him when he was a child. Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. Kay Faraday. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to look up the name puns in the last episode, at the end of the last episode. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. Miles Edgeworth. Worth. Name. Puns. Nice name. There's a whole thing. Oh, here. There it is. Oop. Passed it already. Where is it? It's not here? So at the bottom? Here we go. So, Abby Hicks. Okay. Rhoda Tinero. Road to nowhere, referring to her business failures. I thought it was a money thing in Spanish, but I guess not. Zinc LeBlanc. Reference to zinc oxide, a white pigment used in paintings. This relates to his career as an art dealer. Okay, I guess I can see that. Chamomile. Chamomile. What the fuck? A popular sleeping aid. Oh, it's like a tea thing. Oh, I thought it was like a caramel thing. Oh, come on. Ernest Amano. Okay. Honest man. Lance Amano. Lost man. Okay. Makes sense. I'm not gonna look at Kay Faraday. I feel like it might spoil it too much, and I already see it longer, being like a long sentence already. For that, hold on. Okay. You can call me Kay. Kay? Good. Glad that's settled. Profile? There we go. 17, female, self-purported great thief. I don't know why I said that weird. She suddenly appeared, but why was she stalking me? Can you help me out, please? Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes. I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go. What a relief. I owe you my thanks. It's okay. You can pay me back in full later. Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's present stuff. Look at my badge. Don't surprise me like that. I can't believe you're just shoving things in my face. I mean, aren't there more pressing things you'd rather ask little old me? She has a point. I should probably find out more about my mysterious savior first. Alright, fine. Great thief. You call yourself a great thief, yet you are really a thief at all? You doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right? That's not the part I have a tough time believing. I am the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep, I'm a pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor. Well, she does have the symbol there. A little three-legged raven. I remember that. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? What? Of course I mind. I haven't stolen anything yet. Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior. Look at her lip, pouty. That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet. But I did steal your badge, see? Alright, Yatagarasu. When you say you're the Yatagarasu, do you mean you are the Yatagarasu? Yep, the most righteous of the righteous, the legendary great thief. But the title was only recently succeeded to me, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu. I was not aware that thieves could pass down their titles like that. But don't worry, I got some big plans in the works. Big plans, huh? They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they? I knew it. There was just no reasoning with a prosecutor. I'm not the problem here. I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal. Only one thing, and what would that be? But that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here. Well, what about the window you came in from? Well, at least there's one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you. So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor? Ah, I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth. Aha! Now I remember. How can you remember something I just told you? But she sure is cheery. Alright then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. It would seem that we are locked in from the other side. Shit! What? No way! I don't hear you! La la la! Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? I can't jump that high. It looks like that might be our only way out of this room. Whoops, slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit. Sorry. I suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. We begin investigating of a way out of this room. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to good old... Okay. Take a look at this. Hey, don't you think getting out of here is more important right now? You can ask me about that later. I suppose she's right. Alright. Ugh. It seems that we won't be able to open this by ourselves. It also seems quite thick, so we can't just break it down. Ugh, if only we had Phoenix right here, he can bust down doors no problem. There must be a way out of here. So there's a hat here. What is this? Looks like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever. Looks like a costume head to me. I guess the Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a two-piece, huh? The real question is, why is only the head sitting out here on the floor? Bad Badger's head. Why is this evidence? Costumes separate into head and body. This head was left in the isolation room. Hey, there's something inside the bottom right box. I mean, I think I see the key right there to the left side. No, look at it, look right there. Oh, I think it's a Pink Badger's costume. Pink Badger? You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you better study up on the whole Badger clan with this. Proto Badger, the very first Badger. Bad Badger. What? A vile criminal with a gun. Blue Badger, an ally of justice who keeps the peace. Pink Badger, notice her unique pink bow. Yeah, that's the only thing unique about her. What is this thing? Think of it as a Bible of all the things you ever need to know about the clan. Whatever. I suppose I can keep it as a reference guide or something. Okay, nice. Evidence. We're really collecting some definitive evidence here. I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes? It certainly looks that way. It looks like the Badgers family's home. There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty, which means that 7 of the costumes are in use right now. It seems that the costumes of the Badger family are kept in the isolation room. Logic. But aren't these Badgers the mascot of the police force? Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater Group owns the police from all those cases they solved. They have all the power of the states and they use it to make a theme park? It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster. That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until... Okay. Why you gotta say this? I don't like this sentence anymore. What is this? In the bottom right corner. I suppose this is a pink badger. But since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female? You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are. That's the only difference. And the fact that she's pink. Yes. And her lips are red. See? Lipstick. What? She has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon? Or is that too obvious? I suppose Pink Badger... okay. This is that blue badger I met at the main gate. Excuse me, but his name is Proto Badger, not Blue Badger? He's based off the very first design created by the local police chief. You know, when you compare the two, the Blue Badger looks a bit cuter. I suppose he's continued to redesign him, and the chief managed to make him cuter and cuter. Even humanity has come a long way when you think about how much we evolved. Are we comparing the Blue Badger to humans now? No. Alright. Got allergies, gotta wipe and wipe. I think this is gonna say the same thing. Okay. So this is the Blue Badger's arrival. The Bad Badger, huh? Do you feel some sort of reverence towards this Badger, K? Ha! I can't believe you would be so stereotypical when it comes to thieves. Surely you must also think there are much cooler and cuter ones out there, right? That's it. I decided that thieves and thievery need an image makeover. Good luck with that one. Look, it's the Blue Badger. I suppose even this thing can be popular with women. I can't stand it. What in the... Why is she suddenly beating up the Blue Badger's image up? He's got the word badge right in his name. How bad is that for a girl like me? And to think he's out there wandering around in this park. I'd better be careful, he's going to arrest me by the power of his name alone. I somehow doubt that the Blue Badger has the power to arrest anyone. Oh, key. And what have we here? Ah! Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Yes, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something. Oh shit, I didn't read that. A tiny key. Something in what is relevant to my interest. Let me take a look at it. It may be able to open something somewhere in this room with this key. Oh, really? Really, Edgeworth? Isolation room.
Okay. Got this thing on the ground here.
Isn't this my phone? It looks like it's made it through made it through the ordeal intact. If only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside. Ah, but we do have a way right here. I am pointing straight at you, but just pretend I'm pointing straight down. Ah, there was a cell phone here this whole time? If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir? I was so worried, sir. I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper. That's all. I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you. Detective, we don't have time for this. Have the police set up a perimeter right now. Perimeter. You don't have to worry about that, sir. I'm already got the boys working on that, sir. But in doing that, I sort of... What's wrong, Detective? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to make do with me. Who is this? Shlong Lang of Interpol. Shlong for short. A pleasure to meet with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. A crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in the world of trouble. And why would you say that? Langzi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift? You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and then getting caught. Tisk. You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry that this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of here. Post haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're haunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't got any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you eventually. You. What's wrong? Did you get cut off? I hate it when it happens on the freeway. They don't use the blinkers. No, my phone ran out of power. No way. It doesn't matter anyway. We should try to get out of here through our own means. Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If you put our heads together, we shall find a way out. Alright, let's look at the sign here. They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally? You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family too. Badger photo rally. Take a picture of every member of the Badger family and receive a prize. There's only one of each of the 4 family members wandering throughout the park. Best of luck. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize. Well, there's a costume head sitting over there. Why not start with a picture of that? You can't do that. That's cheating. There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it. Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against a wall in the haunted house. Seriously? But somehow, I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take a picture of the costume ones walking around the park. So those are the rules of this game. How quaint. Badger photo rally. Let's look at the evidence. Did I read this? I think I did, yeah. I can't check this, yeah. Okay. Blue Badger Bible. Book detailing info on the whole Badger family. Yep, that is a Bible. Badger photo rally. There's only one of each badger in the park. Try to get the whole Badger family. Yep, those are the rules.
Excuse me.
Oh, got some paint down here. Maybe you can use this paint to help us escape. And what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we could paint help in a really giant letters. And who, pray tell, would see these giant letters were inside a building? Okay then, how about we light the paint on fire and send out colored smoke signals. Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about to call the cops. Actually, that may not be that great for me, seeing I'm a thief at and all. Let's try to find something other than this paint to use, shall we? Oh shit, I didn't mean to press that. Man, why did they have to put the windows so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make her dare and escape? I suppose we could make our way out of here if we were able to climb on top of these lockers. Haha, that's pretty clever. You make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth. Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence again. Let's see, I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here. That's adorable. Man, why did they have to make such ginormous lockers anyway? Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold. Lockers, if we can get to the top, then we can escape. If only there was some footholds. Logic. Is this a thing here? Not really. Hurry up, please. There we go. Okay, I guess we can try the obvious and use the door here. We'll believe it ourselves. Must be another way. The key, though. The kidnapping. Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went? Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone. I feel like I heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I guess I really am dealing with two kidnappers here. After that, they left. It's almost seemed as if they were done with you. I suppose in the case, as my kidnapping seems like an afterthought to them $1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slots. Okay, let's present the head. Okay, the Bible. You know, the thing you gave me? Okay, sure. I should move out the way. Perfect. Ooh, can you peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there? Okay. I won't rest until... Shut up. I see blue. There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same as this one, which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may just found our ticket out.
Can I look at the chairs, really?
There is a beam in the next room identical to the one in this room.
Hold on. Okay. Oh no, okay.
There's even a hook onto it to hold the propped up floor panel in place. Which reminds me. Did you find something useful, Mr. Edgeworth? Perhaps. I may have found a very handy hint to how we'll get out of here. Is that what I think it is? It looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome. They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves. No, they're not, because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way. Open floor panel. The panel is held in place by a hook, the entrance to an underground room perhaps. Logic. I think this building was originally built with a basement or underground area. Can't look at the chairs, so unfortunate. Sorry. Alright, time to logic our way out of here. Lockers. If we get to the top, then we can escape. Costumes. It seems the costume in the badge family can isolate room. Open floor panel. Tiny key. Maybe we can use the open floor panel in the lockers. Aw, come on. Not exactly a shining example of okay. Lockers. Maybe use the key with the lockers with a tiny key. That was perfect. Good. That was good sense. You know, I probably should examine this first. This is the beam I was tied to. What's up? I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over to and out the window if we climbed this. Good thinking. And if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me. Thanks. This little hook looks like it might make for a good foothold. Up you go, Kay, and good luck. Count on it. Damn, one feet only? 1 feet. 1 foot only? The great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the skies. Here I go! Aw, she still can't jump high enough. As I thought, this beam was definitely not made for climbing. The beam I was tied to. There is a hook on this beam, but it's not enough of a foothold to climb out with. Now I have everything. What do you mean, as I thought? It's not you. I'm not your guinea pig, you know. Okay, now we can logic a way out. What was it beam I was tied to? Overfull panel and the beam. Perfect. Hell yeah. This hook was on this beam. You know, I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible. Ha! I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather that it's here for a different purpose. Really? Like what? As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well. Oh, I get it. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp. Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. It's not a floor panel. It's a floor panel. Now this is what I call a treasure. Okay, we're done. Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure. The scent I wish to smell is a sweet fragrance of freedom. Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch. Alright. This thing is locked down tight. The underground entrance room might be able to escape through here, but the door is locked. Ah, fiddlesticks. Alright, let's try the key in this locked door. Neurons firing. Brain blast. I believe you're up, Kay. What? Huh?
Why me?
Because we need to use the tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me.
I love the tense feeling of these movements when you're about to uncover something big. I believe the feeling of freedom will be much more satisfying right now. Alright, I got the secret door open and now... Oh shit. Ack, wait. What? Ah! Oh, she broke the ladder. Are you alright, Kay? I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all. Thank goodness she's alright. I'm about to head a coronary. There's a lot of really large machinery down here. What about an exit? Oh. It's really dark and cramped down here, so I really doubt there's an exit. Ugh, I can't believe that happened. You have only yourself to blame for leaping before you look, you know. No way. I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Underground ladder. It looks as though it can be easily removed, but is it really safe to use? Okay, maybe going down. I finally got the door to the underground area open. Okay, I just want to confirm with you that there wasn't an exit down there. Yeah, it was really cramped and there was a lot of really large machinery. I see. Are you hurt at all? I'm perfectly fine. I was just a little surprised when the ladder suddenly slipped out from under me. I wonder if this ladder can be put to some use. Okay, let's talk to her. See if we got anything new. Okay. Well, let's logic this up. Underground ladder, lockers, connect, and then, Eureka! I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay. Oh, so how are we gonna bust out? It seems that your reckless actions were of use after all. Are you actually praising me? More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder. The underground ladder? What about it? This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down. Oh, I see. If we use this... Yes, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers. Well then, what are we waiting for? These are the worst kidnappers at all times. They really leave the tools they need to escape in the room. Alright, well whatever happens to them, they deserve it, because they let this happen. Alright, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. And we're in the Wild West. The Ian Gallon? The Ian Gallon? Okay. March 13, 12, 11 p.m. Wild West area. Where'd everyone go? Oh, the middle of the... Okay. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth. That was Gumshoe. I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, whoa. MIB? Men in Black? Oh, did not read this. An Interpol agent, he is in charge of this kidnapping case for some odd reason. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Chifu, all 99 members are here and accounted for, sir. And it's the guy from the thumbnail. Heh. What the heck do you think you're counting my cubs off like that?
That is he wearing sunglasses? How am I gonna voice this guy? He's obviously got a Wolverine haircut. So maybe a Wolverine voice? Not that I could even do one. Every person is a valuable human being, get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave them to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age, of rank, is number 1. Got it? Shifu, Shifu! Oh, you're so freaking cool. You are Agent Lang, I take it. You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? Do I get the profile? No? Okay. Langzi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bites of an elder. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Shina. This isn't much, but please accept my card. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. Y'all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it? Oh my gosh, he's all fucking cool. Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhengfa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Shlong Lang. Shlong. 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 I'm gonna call him that. Bosi has the highest arrest rate in Interpol in charge of kidnapping case. 23 male. Shina. Age, we don't know. Gender female. Lang's trusty secretary. Level-headed, she supports him in his investigations. Okay. Apparently this man... Okay, I read this. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You saw the murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! Well, you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved that faster, pal? Hell yeah. The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliché. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. You see, I'm an X-Man. I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Pray. I'm praying. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Akby Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisco and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. Not so fast. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go on back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? How you dare mock the court? I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? Alright, men. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring that punk to me. Dismissed. Sir! Oh, I love you, sir! Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight here and don't cause any trouble, understand? Wait. Mr. Edgeworth, he totally bitched you. It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why of all places did he show up here? And how completely out of the blue at that? I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Oh, I got some in my eye. I'm gonna take a sip. That was a little bit hard in my throat. Let's start with this officer here. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I have to deal with this impasse for now. Is this a cat? I highly doubt I'll find a clue here, but I might as well just check, just to be sure. This barrel sure is heavy. You there. Do you know what's inside of this thing? Ugh. My nose. It's the emergency water supply for putting out fires. I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared. But what is this thing here? I guess I can't interact with it. You there, sir. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone pass through. Agent Lang's orders. Okay. This is the pipe I slid down on. It reminds me of my college days. This horizontal bar is used for tying up horses. Apparently you can ride real horses at the Cowboys Ranch area just up ahead. Is it possible that the culprits have already escaped with the help of a stolen horse or two? Under Agent Lang's orders, we already rounded up all the horses. And every last one of them has been accounted for. Agent Lang's is good, although I won't go so far as to say I'm impressed just yet. Oh my gosh, Faye. Kay, please. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright, it's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. The next step. So what are you going to do about your investigation into the kidnapping? Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go. Well, you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing. One and only one? What is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. What is the one thing? And that is the truth. I see. It was 7 years ago. There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled it mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. And Yatagarasu, he ain't no Master Mask. Star the Mask, sorry. Though we still don't know how much... The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was affiliated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose you could call what to the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Oh my gosh, did they say Yatagarasu the whole time? Can I just call it the Yata? Could this child really be the successor to the original Yata? But that can't be, can it? Damn straight. Can you look at this now? Alright, now you can. If I had one of these, I could be a prosecutor too, right? Don't even think of stealing this from me. If it's that important to you, then why don't you wear it on your label? Why should I have to label myself as a prosecutor everywhere I go? Why does everyone ask that question of me? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, flip pamphlet. I really love theme parks. Too bad we're not here to have fun time. So why did you choose this one, and why choose to show yourself to me of all people? Because I was tailing you, silly. Duh. You were following me? But why? What do you think about this? If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off of my lines. Alright, I'll return it to you. Here you go. I was hoping for some information in return, but my line will do for now. Okay, that's kind of funny. It's a book of information about my arch enemy, the Blue Badger. But I won't lose to the likes of him. You just wait and see. I'm going to write a tome of thievery. How's that, Mr. Edgeworth? The information that wins up on your wanted poster will suffice in this competition. Come on, the Badger family is waiting for us to find and take pictures of them. And remember, you have to yell Badger get each time or it doesn't count. They even have a rule for when you take their pictures? Tell me about it. I was planning to steal all my shots as any proper great thief should. The concept of stealing permeates every aspect of this girl's life. Okay, I think we should have a new dialogue. Nope. No new dialogue. Alright then, Gumshoe. Great job, detective. Sir, we're losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allow my investigation to be hijacked. Sir! I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21 gun salute now or later? Agent Lang. Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand. But why didn't an Interpol agent show up instead, with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is, that? The girl over there, I mean. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, now I see our role here. Just like how Phoenix has Maya as an assistant, Edgeworth has his own personal assistant. That's okay. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we'll see. So far, she's funny, but you know, I hope she stays consistently good. Otherwise, I would not like him having an assistant anymore in the second game. We'll see though. We'll see how they if this is gonna be the same kind of thing or not. What? funny. I don't recall making you my assistant, Kay.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, May. It's been like that since forever.
Sorry, but I just saw your supporting role.
How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet.
No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Lance! Lance! Where are you, son?
Ernest Amano. Yeah, he's counting money. Okay. Mr. Amano.
Oh, Miles, my boy, I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you returned.
For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might have not been introduced to that law office and had the chance to study the inner workings of another country's judicial system.
No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back.
Oh.
I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood.
Daddy?
If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
So who's the old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Amano, Ernest Amano.
Now then, oh shit. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly. Almost as much as the money I have in my hand.
That did not make sense. Where are we at? We're over an hour. Okay. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano.
Hold on there. Then what happened to all that money?
Please tell me he wipes his sweat with the money bills. He's not gonna do it? Okay. I believe the $1 million have been stolen and that the culprits are now on the run.
What?
Poor old man. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. I've lost the money you gave me. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son.
Help me, Daddy! Sniff. I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I'd recorded him saying that.
He definitely should have recorded that conversation, but not for the foolish sentimentals of an old man. Tell me more about your son. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again?
I will tell you about Lance. Help you get him back.
Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationship and behavior.
Very well then, Lance is my one and only son and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him.
Is there anything else about him you notice of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon.
Oliver Deacon. Oliver Deacon. Oliver Deacon. I'm not seeing it.
He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
Oh, the Deacon. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave. Oh, excuse me. What about his family and friends? They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I had better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Profile? Profile. Age 50. Amano's family butler and Lance's private tutor could not be contacted recently. Interesting. Detective Gumshoe. It was the butler. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin, like maple syrup. Mr. Armando, it was my fault that the culprits escaped, which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Gift wrapped it in a bow and all. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Begin investigation. Wawa West area. So what should we examine first, sir? Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here until only very recently, which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Okay, let's get looking. Hey, you're off the case. Shit. Hey, you there. Me, sir? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile. All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No. No way. I am not working for Wolf Boy. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, can't you do something? I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good, now let's go. No! Boy, have I got just a job for someone of your talents. Well, that was exciting. Poor Gumshoe. Dragged off. Okay. What? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. Huh. Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know? Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. Ha. You're the only one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the yada way. You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented Assistant K is going to tag along no matter what you say. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Good work, Edgeworth. Okay. Wipe my nose. And take a sip. Alright. Well, let's talk to Kay right now. See if she has anything to say. Yes. Kidnapping again? Okay. Kay, what do you think about the kidnapping? Well, I don't know anything about the victim, so actually I was hoping you could tell me.
Ah, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. It was from none other than the director of the Amano Group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son, Lance, has been kidnapped and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect that I would be abducted myself. And that's when I found you tied to a pole screaming, "No!" Can you please drop that already? I can break from these chains. No, you cannot. Hurrah! Guess we can try to talk to him again. Yeah, can you let me through here, please? Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I'll deal with this one impasse for now. Okay, maybe Kay has something to say about the cat. Ah, I got you now, you vile criminals. I think the kidnappers would have better sense than to try hiding in these. Oh, come on, lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think that the criminals would be hiding here, right in front of the two officers. I certainly hope not. Can we not? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna sit here knitting a jacket. It's actually money. Oh, I can present. Take a look at this badge. Wow, seeing that badge reminds me of Manfred. Now he was one fine prosecutor, the best of the best. Yes, I can't disagree with you there. I sense that you don't really want to talk about him. How I feel about him, it's hard for me to be truthful about that with another person. Your hard countenance, I don't know what you're thinking or feeling, but mark my words, I think you're Manfred's true successor. I really do. That's sweet, kind of. Ho ho ho, that looks to be something with quite a bit of value. But then, all things have some value attached to them. Only by probing deep into the unknown can we become true winners in this world, Miles. Thanks, but knowledge isn't what's going to make me a winner here. It's information. Okay. Awesome. That's it. Yeah, I would not talk about my supposed mentor / stepfather who tried to frame me for murder. If these were real, I wonder what you put in them. Water would be the obvious answer. But if you stored water in the barrel under the blazing hot sun, wouldn't it go bad? People of that period probably didn't care how it tasted. Sorry, but I can't let you get away with making fun of our forefathers. I mean, maybe they really like the strange taste. Look who's making fun of them now. Cactus. Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. Oh, blurb. Okay, I get it. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct. Oh, was that Jake? Was it Jake Marshall's? Jake Marshall's cactus? I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place. So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Haha, just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly. Actually, you have the vague impression that I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. Yeah, that was Jake Marshall. Or was it Neil? Yeah, Jake Marshall. Have you heard from him again? Let me see. During Miles' Edgeworth investigations, kidnapping at Gatewater Land, he comes across a cactus with a commemorative plaque stating it was donated from police work. Edgeworth remembers seeing a cactus farm somewhere in the police station, indicating that this was the method used by the police to dispose of Jack's cacti. Damn, poor Jack. I mean Jake.
That's nice. A little reference here, like how they mentioned Angel Star in the last episode. Who was the other one? The other detective on that team was Bruce Goodman, but I don't. It's not really. He was a victim, so I doubt they give him like an update on him. All right. Let's see. We did the cactus. Can we look at this? Voices are painting on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you think? Are you thinking of wrangling or rather stealing them? If you can coax them out of there, sure, come on. I know you can sweet talk them out. I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Let's talk to Blue Badger, excuse me. Hey, it's the Blue Badger. Badger, get! Hooray! I really don't understand why she's so excited over this badger's hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. I cannot hear him through that damn mask. He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again. Aha! Oh shit! It's fuck, what's his name again? Meekins, that was it. Meekins. Oh my gosh, I remembered. How did I do his voice? I don't think I gave him a voice when I played through that 5th episode. Ah, you uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was to remain under that head, sir. Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir, Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago? Damn. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth? I met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Mike Meekins. Officer Meekins, why are you standing here and wasting time? Sir, because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago. Hold on. Okay. When a dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir, I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone. It would seem that some people never change. We got his profile here? We do! 24, male. Precinct police officer was conducting an investigation while in the Blue Badger's costume. Cool. Blue Badger. So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir. Hold on. My mic. Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. And it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor. Any clues? How long have you been standing here, officer? Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir. That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. If that's true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping. But however, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No, but I know you will, sir. He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people, sir. But I did see a badger, sir, a lone blue badger. What did you say just now? Is contradictory to the facts. How so, Mr. Edgeworth? This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts. This? Shit. I'm just a little patrolman, so I don't understand what you're talking about, sir. I can't say I get it either. Ugh, this isn't what I was looking for. I'm sorry, officer, but could you please repeat what you said one more time? Of course, sir. I'll be honored to repeat myself as many times as needed, sir. For almost a whole little hour, I didn't see any suspicious-looking people walking around, sir. But I did see a badger, sir, a lone blue badger. As I thought, what you said just now is contradictory to the facts. Okay, so what exactly is so contradictory, Mr. Edgeworth? Okay. Well, there's only one blue badger, right? Well, there's 2 sets of costumes. There's only one of each badger in the park. Try to get the whole family. Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sir, of course, sir. If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait. You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yes, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises. What, sir? Then who would... Oh, sorry. Then that would mean that there are 2 blue badgers walking around the park. But why? A second blue badger. There's only supposed to be 1 blue badger in this park, but a second was spotted. Logic. Well, let's present this badge. Sir, it's so incredibly shiny, but it has a really ugly shape. I knew it. I was right to go for the much more manly police badge, sir. But I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm going to lose it for real one of these days, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is 1 donut short of a baker's dozen. I know. Believe me, I know. Pamphlet. Sir, I'm undercover as a blue badger now, sir. I must pretend to not know anything about anything, sir. I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel. This one. Okay, nothing. This one. Sir, you have a copy of the Blue Badger's Bible too, sir? That was written by experts on the Badger family, sir. And it's very, very thorough. Oh my gosh. Really, sir? Sorry. That was written by experts on that Badger family, sir, and it's very, very thorough. It doesn't matter that I was made the Blue Badger only a little while ago, sir. That book helped me memorize every name of every Badger, sir. It's not that hard to remember 4 incredibly obvious names. Photo rally. Drip drop, little by little, our policy has been sold off to the public through this, sir. But that means I need to work extra hard on my cute poses. Ooh, like what? Like this. Great, now I know what your new pose will be. Look, sir, I successfully stolen his pose and speaking style, sir.
Sigh. That's nice, Kay. Okay. Anyways. You there. Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here. Sorry, I can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. Supposed to deal with this. Okay. Anything else that I missed before I start doing some logic? Okay, let's just do it. Costumes. A second blue badger. Okay. The costumes of the family are kept in the isolation room. They were empty. Both of them were empty. But Meekin said there was a but the pamphlet says there's only supposed to be one badger in the park. But there was a second one spotted by Meekins? Wait a minute. Hold on. Bright blast. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person right underneath is... Ooh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. Costume escaped. The identity of the second blue badger was probably the kidnapper in disguise. Probably. Logic. Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are a blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger. Yes, those three. So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere? Huh. Stolen costumes updated. Let's take a look at this. The kidnappers stole 3 costumes, a blue, a proto, and a bad badger. We want to talk, Kate? Yes. Okay, let's present the costume thing. Looks like there's another thief afoot. Only if we assume that this is not your handiwork. Are you kidding? You know that the blue badger is enemy number 1 to me. Can you imagine me ever being on good terms with that thing? Weren't you just taking a pic? Shut up! Actually, it's surprisingly easy. Okay. Huh. Let's present this to Meekins, I guess. Yep. Okay. Mr. Ernest? Take a look at this. Just what sort of operation is this that they will allow their valuables to be stolen? It's a disgrace to the way business are run everywhere. Well, thieves by nature generally tend to target these types. Stealing is an abominable behavior, don't you agree, little miss? Yeah, the worst. Am I going to have to add hypocrite to the list of things you are, Missy? Really? Okay. Let's talk to the officer here. Yep, okay. Can I examine this pipe? I can. Oh, okay. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here. I remember hearing rain fall out here while it was being held in there. Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up. I should be thankful it left us with some nice footprint samples. You know what? I bet if we follow them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'll be able to spot them because of their body shoes. I don't think it will be that easy. Why not? Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. I did not read that shit. So, let me look at it. What kind of shoes? If only we knew, we'd be able to track the kidnappers from the footprints. I think we know what kind of footprints they will leave. So, okay. Dirt. Footprints. We don't know what kind of shoes they're wearing. But wait. There's the second blue badger around in disguise. So that means if the footprints, and then the costume,
Brain blast! Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing blue badgered costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new, very significant meaning. Oh, you mean, now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right? Yes. More than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. Let me through, now. Okay. Looks like they walk out this way. They kind of fade away here. Oh, can you examine this? Oh, I can see the floor. It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage. Aha! So that means a car left from the garage at some time, right? Correct, but for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. 3 treads. I think we can also safely assume it's a special type of car. Okay, hold on. Alright, so let's see. It's a set of tire track. Okay. Oh. Look, there's a blurb. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a blurb. Here we go. So, we're looking for footprints made by a costume? Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here. Both do look like possible candidates. This set is walking off to the west. Ah, it just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here. I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium. I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I got him! I got one of the culprits! Oh no, I'm not a kidnapper, sir! Down, K. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Aha, maybe they came over to this garbage for something. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage. Sir Roger Willico, sir. Let's open this shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah! It's a car! Oh, it's a body, okay. What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. She must be in severe shock of being the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver. Mr. Armano? Are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed, why wasn't Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. It is possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? Okay. Victim was kidnapper? Following the kidnapper's prints led us to the body. Was the victim a costume? Logic. From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. Preliminary findings. You sure are calm for someone who just found a body. You get used to it in this line of profession. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. Really? Not in your whole career? Just 2 days? Okay. Let's look at the body here. Victim Oliver Deacon seems he was shot dead. Yep, dead alright. I won't rest until— okay, shut up. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's see. The bullet hole. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in the shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. Damn. Someone was hiding underneath the car, and when he tried to open the door, he came out like a boom! Oh, that's rough. Nice! I knew you could figure it out. It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. Yeah, it looks like he probably was dumped there. I should make a note of this oddity. Preliminary findings. Shot from ab through shoulder. Let's look at the necklace here, or the face. Shoulder. Look at the shoulder. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in the shoulder. So that means he was shot twice. No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound and the other near his shoulder is the exit wound. Nice! I knew you could figure it out. It comes with experience, and I've seen my fair share of crime scenes. Okay. Okay, so both of them just makes the same thing. That necklace. A horse! This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? She seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it and it's really pretty. Hold on, this is made of platinum silver. Nice, it is worth something after all. Ooh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin DeVray. It's a name. DeVray? But this man's name is... Oliver Deacon. Amano's family's butler and Lance's private tutor was found dead. So maybe I should deduce the name thing? Oh, that's right, I cannot present the profiles. Well, I can't really... I should back out. Do I have any logic thing to do about this? No. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Let's talk to the officer here. Alright, he has nothing to say about this. The murder. It appears that this case has taken a turn for the unexpected. I'll say, I was shocked to open that shutter and find a dead body inside. I suppose most people would be, since the average person rarely runs across a corpse. Wait, you just compared me to a normal person, didn't you? I'll have you know that I'm... Sorry, I suppose I should have recognized that you're a thief, correct? No, I'm a great thief. And a great thief is not surprised by anything, got it? Apparently with great thievery comes great loss of short-term memory. Look at the dead body before me. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. I guess I'll talk to, excuse me. I guess I'll talk to Ernest then. Let's see. Mr. Amano. Oh, sorry. Mr. Amano. This body. Yes, that's my butler, Oliver. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? Okay. The car. What a peculiar car. Yeah, from the looks of it, it must be a blue Badger mobile. And it has 3 tires, so maybe it left those tires tracked behind? That's simply not possible. Huh? Why? Take a look at the tires. There's no mud stuck to them. Therefore, it must have been here since before it started to rain. Oh, gotcha. Good eye. It's a shame I don't see any other clues around. Excuse me. Alright, back to the body, I guess. I guess I can just present. Oops. Let me look at this thing again. There's an unusual shape and what is it? It seems a horse. Yep. Colin Devery, it's a name. I guess we can deduce the necklace with the findings. Alright then. Hold on. Okay. There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Armano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on this pendant is Colin Devoret. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we hit upon an important piece of information. Mr. Deacon's pendant. Investigation complete. Lance? Lance, where are you, sweetie? Excuse me, but you are? Let me look at that pendant. It's shaped like a horse, Colin Devoret. It's the victim's pendant, which is shaped like a horse. It's got a real dignified look on it. That makes it worth all the more. Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth! What? Did you find an important piece of evidence? This is made of platinum silver. That makes this thing super valuable. I've seen this type of jewelry at a lot of stores before, but so I know it when I see it. Okay, if you ever laid so much as a finger on those pieces of jewelry. What? Me? I'll never do something like that. Is it possible that she has never wanted to steal from a jewelry store before? My gosh, I'm terrible at this. The name Colin Devoret is engraved here. I really admire people who carve their own names into a pendant. Oh, and why would that be? You have no imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you ever think that maybe people want to have their own loved ones always nearby? It's not as if I have a wedding band and I have no interest in accessorizing. I suppose. Anyway, you know what? More than wearing flashy accessories, I'd rather be engraving my name into every treasure I can find all around the world. A sign of affection is one thing, but blatant vandalizing is a bit different. Okay, hold on. Alright. Bub dump. Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Okay. Ah, stop it, Lorene. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like somebody doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh? Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance? Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lorene Palps? 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 Lorene Pops? Lauren Pops. Like lollipops? Because she's looking at, she has like a little push ring lollipop in her finger. Oh, hold on. Okay. 19, female, Lance is Amano's girlfriend, came to get Waterland in search of Lance. Oh my gosh, my nose. His girlfriend? Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. But you just said, okay. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. Little. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Swoon! Haha, you know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Yeah. May I inquire as to why you are here? I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately, and I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all of this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? Little. No one's supposed to know, but yes, it's true. Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here? Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it. Oh shit, Wolverine. What was the name again? Shlong Lang. Okay, hold on. Okay. My men brought me up to speed over the radio, and I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Shlong Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Okay. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect, now. Suspect? Who? No, Meekins! Officer Meekins, these cops are gonna kindly break your kneecaps for you. You're coming with us. What, sir? I had nothing to do with it, sir. Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Ha! I leave that kind of stuff to you, prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtrooms. That's your answer? Oh, praise you. Sorry. I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. Okay, so that's why he has the highest arrest rates? Is that what it's called? Yeah, arrest rates. Yeah. All right, he just hires arrest everyone suspicious looking. But excuse me. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Heh, you're gonna check me? Too bad. You don't call the shots around here. As I've sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement?
You, how dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Sifu?
Hold it. Ha 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 ha. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Langzi says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you I'm the best at what I do, and what I do ain't pretty. Sorry, I just want to have an excuse to say that. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Which is little to none. Through my line of logic.
Arguments. Shlong Lang's logic. Shlong's Lang.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figure that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right?
That is your reasoning?
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Ha, you don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, Lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack.
So your name is Shlong Wolf?
Shlong Wolf? And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Zi.
You think I've heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous?
Cool. Lang Zi developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhengfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test?
Real beautiful. Shlong Wolf's logic.
Sorry. So a lot of devices like that will make harder for my time.
Hold up. What do you mean?
So what can you tell me about the body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy. Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right?
Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Not so fast. Heh, don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean?
Scroll, please. There you go. Thank you.
Lang Zi says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. It would appear you studied a little of our laws. Hold on. Okay.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that Shina.
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it, the Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information.
Not unless you're a member of the law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right? If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than the Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapons has been fired. How did you track every single person's weapons in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapons, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun! What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir, I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? Gosh, this guy. In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Wayne? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in the garage. Oops, sorry. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to. I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself out on the line for Mr. Meekins? It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins. What? However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shlong Wolf. Just what sort of investigator are you? I'm not even one at all. Yep. Here we go. You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here in this garage? From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I say that's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Langzi says, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Hey, finally a quote even I heard of before. Furthermore, Langzi says, scroll. Here you go. Thank you. Successful investigations are the results of multiple returns to a crime scene. Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment. Okay. Alright, I gotta figure this out and do a little bit of a cut. Okay, I'm saving the game. We're still in the beginning part. Interesting. Alright, now let's see what I need to do. I've seen a lot of bodies being carved off my time. That's not what I need to present on. You were shot in a single glance. Okay, I don't need to present on that. With your current gloss, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. I don't really have anything about a gun here. Look at the preliminary findings. Shot through the shoulder. Okay. I don't think I need to present on this. Not unless you're a member of the law enforcement like Officer Meekins. It's not right. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in the garage and killed him with his gun. Okay, but he said he didn't have the gun. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. Age 50, time of death, pending autopsy, cause of death. Preliminary findings indicate loss of blood resulting from the gunshot wound. Entry point, lower right abdomen, exit point, right shoulder. Remarks, despite the fact that the fatal bullet went clean through the body, there is very little blood at the site where the body was found. So it wasn't killed here. Yeah, okay, here we go. Objection! Got it. You stupid bitch. Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself, and while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Yeah. Was that the secretary's name? Sheena. Sheena, I gotta remember that. Oh yeah.
So, did you not notice that there was too little blood? Did you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight. Brr. Heheheha. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird? How so? Hey you, your squad's not supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir.
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too.
Meekins' testimony.
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Awesome. Great testimony. What is this Blue Badger mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir. So the Blue Badger mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Jot it down.
Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more so than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems to, he sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir.
Excuse me. Rebuttal. I'm thinking I'll have to end it here, though. I don't have as much time as I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to finish this argument testimony thing, but I have to do it another time, unfortunately. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Looks like we finally see the people on the thumbnails in this third episode. And I'm very interested to see how this will go with this new cast of characters, who I'm assuming will be recurring characters in the later episodes, which would be good, I think. I don't know. Well, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.